Welcome to Keylong77.net, Toolbox for IT Architects. My name is Long Min, a seasoned cloud solution architect. I've been in the industry for more than 15 years and spent most of the time focused on data center and cloud technologies. In this video clip, I will do a live demonstration on how I register a VCE vBlock with Cisco UCS Director. This is a very simple 5-step procedure to add a vBlock with its storage element, compute element, network element, and virtualization elements. Once complete, the UCS Director engine will automatically discover all the logical relationship between these elements and present to you a true converged infrastructure. This allows you to manage and orchestrate the workloads on the vBlock from storage to compute to networking to virtualization in a converged fashion, driven by technical policies that align with your business SLA and SLO. Now let's do it. What you see on the screen is the login page of UCS Director web interface that I customized for these demonstrations. Now let's log in as system admin. The first default page I land on is the dashboard. This is a very powerful system monitoring and reporting dashboard that gives you visibility into your converged data centers. You can customize this dashboard with more data and charts that's relevant to use as a system admin. Next is the Converge tab. They show you the vBlocks that UCS Director manage. As you can see, we have already 2 vBlocks there. They both 300 models. You can see the converged representations of this vBlock: storage, network, compute, and virtualization. Now we will add another vBlock, model 700. So we're going to go ahead and add a model. So we're going to give this model, this vBlock, a name. We call it Red 720. It's a vBlock model 700. Now we have to select a site. Site here represents your physical data centers, if you will. We have Marble and RTP. So we're going to select Marble. Then select the type of this vBlock. You can have a vBlock. Here are descriptions. Okay. And we give it an address. The address can be a physical address with the title location of this vBlock on your data center floor. So when you go ahead and click Add. So successful. Now you see a visual representation of the new vBlocks. And the vBlock, this vBlock doesn't have any element on it yet. The next step, we're going to add these elements: storage, network, compute, visualizations. Now before we do that, I'd like to show you how this vBlock physically laid out. So what you see on the screen is a 3D model of this vBlocks. Now it has a back-end storage, which is the VMAX, Cisco UCS blade chassis, Cisco network. So we're going to open the door of this vBlock. So we can take a closer look inside this element. So this VMAX have 4 engines. This is a disk enclosure. Let's take a closer look. Now we're going to add the storage element into this vBlock. We have to go to the administration tab, and we click on physical account. Now a physical account we're going to select physical account, and we're going to select add. So we're going to say which block we're going to add the storage element to. So we're going to add to RAD 720. This is a storage element, and the model of the storage element is a VMAX. So we're going to give it a name. So I usually give it a RAD 720, and I give it a VMAX. Service address is the IP address of your solution enabler SMIS. And user ID. And you can give more description, contact email in case if something happened to this one, location, service provider, etc. Right? But we have skipped all of those. And go ahead and add this element. So the account added successfully. So what you see is the RAD 700 VMAX. Right? It's successfully added in, and now it's gonna discover this flag in the background. Now next we're gonna add the compute element. So the compute element is the UCS manager that resides on these two fabric interconnect. We're going to click on add. Select the block RAD 720. It's a compute category. The account type we use CS managers. We're going to manage all the servers. The account name. The IP address. Username. And we can click add, and this account has been added successfully. So again, we're going to see the UCS manager element has been added, and the UCS director will go out and discover all the element in this in the background. Now we're going to add next. We're going to add the network element. Network element in this view block, we have the 5000K, the 9000K, and 1000K. So we go into the manage network element. Now we're going to add network element. RAD 720. This is Cisco Nexus OS device IP. First we're going to add the SAN switch, which is the 9000K. And we communicate with this through SSH. Log in. So we'll go out and pull in the Nexus 9000 configuration. We have successfully added. Gonna show up, and it says the inventory not yet performing, so it will perform inventory in the background. Now we add the second SAN switch. So it had saved successfully. You see that another element has been added. Now Next, we're gonna add the first tricade. Okay, so search and with the IP address. Login credential. Successfully at this time. At the third element, the second Cisco 5000K. Again, with the credential. Successful. Now we're gonna add the Nexus 1000 case, which is the last network element of this vBlock. Again, we select REST 720, secure Nexus. Okay, we have successfully added the last network element of this vBlock. Now, let's add the virtual center to the vBlock. So we go to administration and we go to virtual account. Under virtual account, we will click add, select a cloud type, and this is a VMware cloud. Click cloning. Server address will be the address of the vCenter. ID is the credentials login. And you can leave the rest empty, except for the part. So go ahead and click add. So we have successfully added the vCenter on the REST 720 vBlock. Now let's go back to the Converge tab. Now we see the vBlock 720, and now we have all the elements present to this vBlock, and we can manage these elements right from the UCI directories. For example, you can click on storage and go right into the storage element. From here, you can do as a storage admin, you can create, you can make configuration on this UCI directories. Or you can go to a send switch and start to create send zones, create new zone or remove zone or modify send zone. Same thing, you can do most of the administration tasks on the UCS managers right from the UCS directories. You can see UCS chassis, you can see the server profile, and same thing with virtualizations, which is the vCenter. So with that, we conclude the demonstrations on how to add vBlock to a UCS directory. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for another video clip on UCS directory.